When I had 0 followers, I was poor. And now that I've amassed over 200,000 followers, I'm a millionaire. And there is a direct correlation with how many followers you have and how much money you make. Now, I know this sounds like the typical Miami influencer douchebag thing to say, but if you clicked on this video, you know how powerful social media is. You know how powerful having a brand is. And that's what I'm gonna break down in this video. I'm gonna break down why having a brand is so important, the 2 different types of brands, a personal brand and a business brand, and how to build one that will print you money. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. First things first, let's break down the 2 different types of brands so you guys aren't confused. There is a business brand and there is a personal brand. Pretty self-explanatory. A business brand is something you build. You can still be in it. You can still be in a business brand, but it's something you post to promote your business's, your business's content, your business's, whatever you offer, whether it's a product, whether it's a community, whatever. You're promoting things on that page so that you build a brand to get more leads for your business. And then there's the personal brand, which if you make it big enough can become a separate business. Now, some people only have a personal brand and that's how they run their business. That works as well. But you can post about a product, a service, an affiliate marketing deal like I do, which I'll break down in a second, or you can post about yourself, a personal brand. And right now I'm doing both, and that's why I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So, a business brand. This is where I've made all of my money. If you guys don't know what I do, I am a sports content creator. I run at Fantasy Football Rocket on Instagram and TikTok. I'll link it down below. You guys can check it out. And basically, I've amassed over 150K on Instagram and like 27K on Facebook, 50K on TikTok. So about 230,000 followers across all of my football pages. And what I post on there is either fantasy football content or NFL picks content. Why? Because the main way I make money is by becoming an affiliate for these big apps like Prize Picks, Underdog, Chalkboard. You guys will know what I'm talking about if you guys are fans of sports. And basically, they pay me for every single user that I get on the apps. This is my main business. Now, why do I need to post so much on social media? Why do I need to have a brand? Because when you're affiliate marketing or when you're selling any product, the more eyes you get on your content, the more eyes you get on your, promotion, whatever it is, the more money you're going to make. So when I started this business, when I found out about this business model and I went all in, I posted 4 times a day on my Instagram and my TikTok, the same videos on my football page. Why? Because I looked at the competitors. I looked at them and I saw they were posting once every other day, once every 3 days, once every 4 days, and I knew I could outwork them. And I still do that to this day. And that's how I became one of the biggest guys in my respective industry, the sports content industry. Now, what has that done for me? Now that I have over 150,000 followers and these apps will pay me $75 to $100 every single user that I get on, I have made millions of dollars from strictly promoting my stuff on social media, from my Instagram videos, from my TikTok videos, and from the community and authority that I have built through social media. Now, you're probably wondering how I get paid that much money. What my business is, like I just broke down, is I make viral sports content and then I promote to my audience these apps that I'm affiliated with, Underdog, Prize Picks, Chalkboard. They pay $75 to $100 every single user you get on with just a $5 to $10 deposit, and that's why this is the best business of 2025. You get 1,000% margins or 10x margins on selling a $5 to $10 product when really it is just a sign up for one of these apps. Now, if you want to learn how to go viral with sports content, how to make your first 10K a month off sports content, and how I've gotten to over $100,000 a month from sports content, I'm gonna leave links below. I basically have a community where I teach people one-on-one how to build their sports content business and how to get rich just like I did. But that's not what this video is for. If you're interested and you're serious, I'll leave those links below. But that's what my business is. I am a sports content creator, and the reason I have made so much money is because of how many views I've gotten. Now, that is a business brand. I promote videos to eventually get people on these apps that I'm affiliated with. That brings me money. I'm not really in the videos. You guys can check it out. I make videos of sports clips. I make videos with voiceovers of me talking about different sports takes, things in the sports industry. The content isn't about me, but that segues us into the personal brand. This is how you guys found me. You probably saw me on my YouTube, YouTube right now, or you found me on Instagram. That is personal brand content, me posting about me. And the reason I haven't posted on my personal brand until now is because I waited to, you know, make a bunch of money, get the flashy cars, get all the flashy things, because that's what people want to see. I had to prove to myself and to, you know, people watching that I could actually build a business. That's how I have the authority to actually give you guys business and social media advice. It's because I've done it. And using the same principles I've built my football brand on, I've amassed over 10,000 followers on Instagram in my first 2 months of posting, and you guys probably came from my Instagram videos. So that is a personal brand. Both of these are super, super powerful, and that is why I didn't just stick with the business brand. I also built a personal brand. Now, what does a personal brand do? When you post about yourself, your journey, the things you've learned, other people are going to resonate with it, and you can funnel that into any product you want. I have a community which I, you know, coach people on how to become sports content creators. I don't push it on my personal page because I don't need the money for it. I haven't done a single story CTA or anything like that. I plan on launching a business community later on where basically I can inform all of you guys and anyone else who's watching my videos on every single thing I've learned going from 0 to a millionaire at 19 years old. Those are my long-term plans, but right now I'm just posting to a massive following so I can inspire people, and I also know how valuable that will be long-term. Now, besides just the business part of it, of getting eyes on your product or getting eyes on yourself to eventually sell a product or a community, the personal benefits of having a brand are extremely powerful, specifically with the personal brand. It basically eliminates networking from, you know, when you meet people. If you have a strong Instagram page, if you post content about your journey, if you have a decent following, people will want to talk to you, people will automatically respect you, and people will already know what you're about before you even meet them. I have met so many people through my personal brand that have already transformed my business and given me great lessons and advice. It's unbelievable, and I'm only a few months into posting. Now, having an Instagram in 2025 that is powerful, that makes you money, is extremely important, and the best part about it is literally anybody can start. You're probably watching this video, you don't have the flashy cars, you don't have the flashy watches, you know, the crazy lifestyle, but I'm here to tell you that you don't need that. All you need to do is document your journey. Why? Because the truth is there are 8 billion people in this world. You don't think a few thousand or a few 100,000 people are going to resonate with your journey? Of course they are. All you have to do is get over that initial fear of posting, and once you start doing that, you are going to be able to build a following which is literally going to pay you forever. It's going to make you money, it's going to get you relationships, it's going to get you status, it's going to get you everything you want through social media. And we are so blessed to be living in a day and age where social media is so powerful and where you can build a brand and get rich with basically no effort. So that is the difference from a business and a personal brand. Like I said, you can make a bunch of money from it. Of course, getting attention is the money in today's economy. However many eyes look at your content is how much money you're going to make. The more attention you can gain, the more money you're going to make. There's a reason every single famous person, literally 100% of famous people who aren't idiots, are rich. If you see someone on TV, if you see a celebrity, they are rich one way or another, whether it's from their craft, whether they're an athlete and they get paid from their sports team because that sports team watches, you know, gets so many viewers on their games. That's how the NBA, the NFL, that's why they make money. It's entertainment. People are watching them. They're famous, so they have so much money to make. It's the exact same thing with everything. Whether they're an actor, they're going to get paid some way. They can launch a product. They can be in a movie. They can have, you know, some community that they sell. They can make money a million ways. All you need is the following, and you can make money in a bunch of different ways. It's amazing how much money you will make. It's amazing how money will literally fall to you when you have a brand, when you have a following on social media. And I know how this sounds, guys. I know I sound like I said at the start of the video, the typical Miami influencer douchebag that only cares about followers, only cares about clout. No, I don't care about clout. I could post a certain style of content that would honestly get more views than what I'm posting now. But I post informative videos like this that are raw, not that edited, because I want to inform you guys on how to get rich. And like I said when I started this channel and at the start of this video, the reason I made this channel is to inform you guys on every single thing I've learned going from 0 to a millionaire at 19 years old. And the number one thing I would tell my younger self, if I could talk to my 15, 16-year-old self, is to start posting on social media now, because this is something that will pay you forever. You are building a brand, you are building authority. Also, if you're selling a product, instead of having to get on sales calls, instead of having to, you know, basically get authority, get trust through everybody by, you know, talking to them and spending hours on different lead flows on all these things, people already know you because of your content. content. It makes every single thing in business easier. You have trust because you have a following. People trust you because they've seen you a million times on their feed. If you're famous, if you've seen someone a bunch of times, you subconsciously trust them because you know they're a real person, you've gotten advice from them, you've watched their content, you've used it as entertainment, whatever. You know who they are, so you basically get to skip that process of, oh, what do you do? Who am I? What do you sell? They already know all that. All you have to do is simply put a business in place, put a system in place that gets you paid, and all you have to do once you get that system in place is spam content that goes viral, that builds you a following, that builds you a community, because those people that resonate with you will buy from you, and that's why a personal brand is so powerful. On the business brand side of things, you need to know exactly what your ideal customer is. It's a little bit harder. When I started my sports page, I knew the people I were trying to attract. I was trying to attract 18 to 30-year-olds, 18 to 40-year-olds, people who watch sports. I knew that was my target audience, so I'm gonna post content that obviously suits them. What am I gonna post about? I'm gonna post about fantasy football. I'm gonna post about NFL. I'm gonna post about NBA. Why? Because my business is sports. I get paid from sports fans signing up on apps that I'm affiliated with. So every single video I posted is directly correlated with trying to get traction to people who watch sports, because that is my ideal client. So say you have a makeup company, right? Say you're trying to sell cosmetics. You need to post videos that will resonate with people who do makeup. You could post makeup tutorials. You could post videos on these are the top 10 makeup brands I use. You need to post stuff about makeup, about beauty, about that niche, because that is how you attract your target audience. And then what do? You sell a product or a community, whatever it is, or you're an affiliate for a bigger company that pays you on something that has to do with makeup. That is how you build a business brand. You get eyes on your content so that you can sell whatever it is in that niche, and you've already attracted your perfect clients from your content, so it makes the sales process and making money a whole lot easier. And like I said, the best thing to do this with is sports content or your personal brand in 2025. I am doing both. Now, once I hit 100,000 followers on my personal Instagram, which I will soon in the next few months, then I'll launch a community on, how to build a personal brand. Why? Because I'm still learning. Yes, I know how to do viral videos on social media. Yes, I've amassed over 230,000 followers on my business page, but personal branding is a little bit different. Obviously, it's going well right now. Like I said, I've built a solid following. I've made solid money from it, even though I haven't even tried to sell anything yet. So I will wait to basically sell a community or, give you guys more information on the personal brand side of things. Right now, it's all free, just like this video you're watching now. But on the sports side of things, on the business marketing side of things, that is something I have perfected. That is something that has got me to over $100,000 a month. And that is why I have a community teaching how to do the exact same thing. So if you guys found this video informative, if you want to learn how to blow up your brand on social media and you understand how valuable it is to have a brand in 2025, you need to check out the links below. I'm going to leave a link on a full free course, no money at all, a full free course on how you can start your sports content business with no money paid to me. I literally laid out a free course with special content from my paid course on how you can learn how you can go viral. I gave out exclusive content from my paid community in that free course so that you guys who don't have any money yet, who don't have any money to invest, can start making money from sports content just like I did. And then hopefully if you make a lot of money, if you want to take it to the next level, you will join my inner circle, my community, where we have over 50 guys learning exactly how to get rich from sports content. But if you got a little money to invest, if you're ready to take that next step and really change your life, finally get rich from something online like you've seen all these people doing, like myself, click the other link below. You can book a call with me one-on-one. We'll talk about sports content. We'll talk about if it's a good fit for you, if it's a good fit for me to join the community, because I'm really picky with who I work with. But if it's a good fit, we'll talk with me personally, no closers or anything like that, for 20 to 30 minutes. And if it works out, you can join our community. And now is the time to get inside, guys. NFL season's right around the corner. I make hundreds of thousands of dollars every single NFL season. So if you're interested in that, the links will be below. But to recap this video, what do you need to do? You need to find a business, or you need to start posting about yourself. If you want to do a business brand, think of a business. You need to get systems in place, whether it's a product, whether it's a community you're going to sell, whether you're going to be an affiliate for a company, whatever it is. If you have a business, then you need to look at the top creators in that niche. You need to see what's going viral, and you need to repurpose that content to yourself. This is one of the easiest ways to get views on social media. You're not going to reinvent the wheel. Look at who's going viral. Obviously, don't word for word steal steal content, but look at people's content and repurpose it in your own brand. Post multiple times a day for months at a time, like I did. I went from 0 to 75K followers in 3 months because I posted 4 to 5 times a day. Do it multiple times a day, stay consistent, look at your top performing videos and make more videos like that, and sooner than you know it, you'll have a big following on social media. I'm doing it in real time on my personal brand where I've amassed over 10,000 followers. We're about to hit 11K today in only 2 months of posting, and I'm also doing it on my sports page. So if you want to see how to do it, just follow my pages and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. But pick a business, post about it multiple times a day, know your target audience, know your ideal client, and post content that attracts them. On the personal brand side of things, start documenting your journey. What are you scared of? It doesn't matter if you have no money right now. Make a day in the life video talking about how you're trying to get rich. Make videos explaining your journey, talking about your insecurities, talking about what you've accomplished, what you've struggled with, things that will resonate with people, and be your authentic self. Because the truth is, like I said earlier in this video, there's 8 billion people in the world. People for some reason have this subconscious belief that nobody's going to resonate with them. The truth is, some people will. So start documenting your journey, start posting on social media now, because I promise you it will change your life just like it changed mine. Guys, subscribe to the channel, check out those links below if you want to learn how to become a sports content creator. I appreciate you guys watching. Also, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, if you need a little bit more information about anything in this video or sports content, DM me on Instagram. I'll link that below. I answer all your guys' questions or comments. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.